Good morning, students. Welcome to second PUC. Okay. So in this class we will start your first chapter from your syllabus, that is typical configuration of computer system. So basically what is typical configuration means? So configuration means how the computer is arranged inside, means what are the hardware components are involved in the computer system. Okay, that things we are going to study in this chapter. So what is there in this chapter for your syllabus is introduction regarding computer. So we already saw in the last year what is computer, some main parts of the computer, a brief introduction of those again. Then the main part of the computer is motherboard. So motherboard is nothing but one of the circuit diagram. Okay, why we use this motherboard is because suppose you want to connect printer to your computer system, a mouse to your computer system, that has to be connected to your computer system through this motherboard only, otherwise that cannot be used. Okay. So what are we going to study? What is this motherboard introduction? We will study what are the types of the motherboard, components of the motherboard. The next element of your computer system, main element, is memory. Those types, memory types are we are going to study. Next is how to supply the power to your computer system. What are the types to supply the power to the computer system? And lastly, total assembling of the computer system. Okay, so now we will start with the introduction. What is computer? So as we saw in the last year, computer is nothing but an electronic machine which can store, recall and process your data. What does that mean, store, recall and process your data? Okay, in the computer you can store your data, and whatever data you have stored, that can be recalled in a sense, retrieve that data, you can view that data and process the data. Suppose you want to perform the addition of two numbers, that can be performed. Okay, like that. Not only addition, any complex tasks can be performed in the computer system based on the set of instructions or programs. So one programming language we saw, that is C++. In there we were giving 2 plus 2, it was giving us output as 4, like that. So basically computer definition is it is an electronic machine which can store, recall and process data. Another definition we saw last year, that is it can accept input through our input devices like keyboard and process the data, whatever data we have given, and finally it is going to give us output, okay, on the output devices like monitor or printer. Now we will see some of the terminologies which are related to the computer. The first thing is hardware. So hardware is nothing but whatever we can see on the computer. Suppose say a monitor we can see, we can touch it, okay, we can feel that. So that is nothing but hardware. Like there's some examples: keyboard, monitor, RAM, CPU. Next is software. Software is nothing but it is a set or collection of programs or instructions. Okay, software is nothing but a set or collection of programs or instructions. Okay, one example is operating system. We have in our lab installed Windows 7 operating system. So what we are doing there, when we start the computer system, suppose you want to work with the word Microsoft Word, what we do, we click on the Microsoft Word icon. Okay, so that icon, when we click on the Microsoft Word icon, as a user we know that we are simply clicking, but that is nothing but a command to the computer system. Okay, when we click on that Microsoft Word icon, what is that? That is nothing but you are giving a command or instruction to that computer system to open that Microsoft Word. So basically command you are giving to computer system in the sense where you are giving to the operating system. So operating system is one of the software, as we saw in the last year. Okay, next component is next terminology is data. So to make computer to work, we should have a data. Yes, you want to get the output of addition, that is 2 plus 2, you want the result as 4. So what is your data here? 2 plus 2 input. So what input you are giving, that is a raw material. 2 plus 2 is a raw material, that is nothing but data. So based on data, what process you do, after the processing what you get, that is nothing but information. So data is a raw information or a basic fact that a computer can process. So what your computer is processing here, that is 2 plus 2. Next is user. Yes, users are must. If we are not there, where will the computers come from? Yes, so you give work to the computer, then only the computer will perform the work. If you are not there, computer will not perform any work. Yes, hope you have understood this much. Thank you.